This is TWiT.
So I'm fairly certain we had you had a different story lined up for the lead show, but then this afternoon I sent you a very urgent email. I believe that was titled Pixel 2.
Should this be breaking news? Is it breaking enough? I mean, it was 4 hours ago, but
it was a couple hours.
Yeah, we might as well. Okay, that works. Vanilla breaking news every once in a while. Never hurt anybody.
There it is. Although I do like the nougat flavored breaking news, but anyway. What was the one before the nougat one? The Korean. What was that? The Korean one?
Marshmallow.
Yeah, marshmallow. That's what it was. Yeah, I love that one. Anyway, so breaking news. Our pal David Ruddock over at Android Police is pretty certain that they've got a reliable leak as for what the next generation Pixel XL phone is going to look like, codename Timon. This image in the rendering, which I gotta say, it looks like one of the better renderings I've seen in these. We've seen many of these renderings over the years. This one actually looks really, really good. But this image is a reconstruction based on their sources of what the Pixel XL will look like. LG is going to be the manufacturer this time, according to their source. 6-inch AMOLED display with rounded display corners, very minimal bezels. The fingerprint on the back, not encased by glass. The glass is moved to above it. So you see there, it's a little difference from the Pixel. It's still got the two-tone, the glass versus the bottom part. Yeah. And it will have a squeezable frame or squeezable bezel similar to the HTC U11.
Oh, how cute. You can squeeze it.
Oh, guys, I've got something to say about that. The thing is, I haven't even really been using a U11, so I'm just going off of what I've seen other people use.
Yeah, I haven't used the U11 either, and I really want to get my hands on it. Quite
you
literally,
really want to squeeze.
I want to give it a squeeze. I want to know, is this I don't know, is it gimmick or is it useful?
Is this love that I'm feeling? Yeah. Is this the love that I've been hoping for?
I've been searching for. Okay.
I mean, it's a good question. And also, is this the squeezing mechanism that we've wanted as consumers of smartphones? The first instance I saw the squeezing, it worked really well. And that's from people who were reviewing the phone. And that was from my own, 15 minutes that I had with the phone. But then I've been seeing some people who've been using it lately, and they've just been really frustrated by it. Or at least that's what was told to me. That's what I was told.
Apparently, Brian is trying to simulate the squeezing.
Is he?
I think that's what that is.
I thought he was fidgeting me.
Okay, I'll accept that.
I like the idea. I like the idea of the squeezable bezel as another touch point. Similar to the button encased under the glass, like on the Samsung Galaxy, right? I like these new kind of attempts to integrate, but it's gotta work well. And if it doesn't work well, then it's gonna be a source of frustration, which is not good. But of course, leave it to our other buddy, Ron Amadeo, over at Ars Technica. He tweeted that earlier, and I did see this when he tweeted it. So, Jason, I'm glad you included it here. There was a squeezy Google phone patent in 2013.
2013?
So, yeah. So clearly, the squeezy phone concept has been around for at least 4 years, if not maybe longer, as people are talking about it. So, I'm tired of bland, same looking phones, so I'm glad that it's going to have some weird element that is different and new, and it's going to try to push the boundaries. Whether it works or not, we'll see.
But is this the first time in a while that we've seen Google stock phone? I can't call it Nexus because it's not, and I know it's a Pixel, and I know it's supposed to be a different thing. It's supposed to be marketed differently. But this is kind of out of the box, you guys. This isn't like a typical Google move to just do something super special like this. Or maybe
how I feel about this feature is I'm okay with it as long as they do some of the other things that were kind of like, why the heck was that missing from the first Pixel? Like some sort of water or dust protection. Resistance. Yeah. I feel like if this made the cut, but some of those other features didn't, I'm going to be a little bummed. Having said that, I really like the design of this. I think it looks really nice.
Well, so that was my. So moving away from the squeezable question, Android Police is very confident that they've got this right. In fact, I believe they gave this rumor a score of like an 8.5, right? So do you believe this? Like, do you believe these specs? Do you think that this rendering is going to be close to what we're going to see?
Yeah, I've come to trust Android Police's confidence scale. I think that and I love that they do that, and they explain exactly why they put this at 8 out of 10. They say we're exceptionally confident that the image represents the overall look and feel of the new smartphone. They said they docked it 2 points due to the fact that they aren't confident that the source material reflects the fully finalized design. But they're pretty certain that the feature set that they're showing off here is finalized. It's just, the actual design might change slightly leading up. So they seem incredibly confident, and they've got a good track record at this point on these things. So yeah, I trust them.
All right. So
I don't know, do you?
Did they say? Sorry, Jason. I know you just asked a question, but did they say who the manufacturer was? I've been driving all day, so everything. I heard.
It would be LG, which is kind of confirmation of what we've been hearing. Google also has some sort of a deal with LG for the screens, which, by the way, this screen would be an LG panel, so it kind of falls in line with the rumors.
And it's going to be OLED.
Yep, OLED.
Yep, AMOLED. Yep.
Oh, sorry, I got that wrong.
AMOLED.
Is that right?
AMOLED. That's what
no, you're right. AMOLED. Yep.
Yeah.
I believe this is the first AMOLED display from LG. I want to say
that
possibly.
I could not tell you. I do not.
I don't want to trip over that. Actually, I cannot confirm nor deny. I don't want to trip over that. But
I will say the front of this, in some ways, is very reminiscent to the Galaxy S8. Kind of the stretched.
Yes, I didn't want to say it.
The stretch factor. The bezels aren't quite as narrow as what you see on the S8, but
maybe a good thing.
Similar stretched out look on the front, and I don't think that the glass curves over the side. It kind of looks a little rounded based on this rendering, but from what they're saying here, there is no actual curve, off to the side.
It just looks like it hits the edge, and then there's a nice
and kind of curls off,
bumper at the bowling alley.
Yeah, I mean,
well, you still got the thickness on the top and the bottom, right? So it's not as it's not as broad as the essential design,
right?
The screen
From a bezel standpoint,
yeah.
I mean, I have right here. This is the the OnePlus 5. I suddenly blanked. And if you had this in person, you'd also see that the display has a slight rounding right here. Which isn't really curving over, but it's kind of protruded a little bit and then rounds down. And I think that's probably what you're going to see out of this Pixel based on what we're seeing. That's a cool
effect. I like that.
I like it, except for the fact that it protrudes the glass beyond anything on the frame. So if this lands face down, you're screwed. It's the thing that touches.
That's a OnePlus engineering discussion.
Yeah, I mean, that's this design approach. Some people don't care about the durability aspects of having a frame extend up and protect the glass. They just want a phone that looks really nice and pretty, and that's one way to do it. So, anyways, I like the design. I think it looks cool.
Time will tell. I mean, I guess this is officially kicking off the Google fall product announcement rumor mill.
Oh yeah, right? we've been doing that for a few weeks now.
True,
save for the holiday. We're firmly in Rumorville for the next Pixel phones. And we'll start to hear from people that are give it a break on the Pixel devices. There are other phones out there. We've got a whole hardware section devoted to the other phones, so we promise you that.